as excited. Who's as excited as me? They sont fucking rouge. Oh, holy crap. Here it is. Ah! Here we go. I don't know why I'm just in a good mood. Yeah, get it, chat. Someone mute her. Zelda! Zelda! I recognize that! What is this? Oh, Smash? This is probably their Smash DLC. Come on! I'm just not big into Smash. I'm just not good at it, so it's not fun for me. Assassin's Creed? No, that's not Assassin's Creed, is it? Who is it? It looked like the helmet, or it looked like the hood. Who is that? Oh no. How many people are gonna be upset? It was not Banjo. It was not Banjo.
Turn the volume of the direct up, please.
Really? Okay. How's that? I don't know who this is either. Are these all from Dragon Quest? Oh. Gunful, I swear, not you two. It looked like the hood in the beginning from Assassin's Creed. I thought it was Assassin's Creed guy. That would have been kind of interesting. Is it drowning out me? Like when I'm talking, is it drowning me out? Oh, more Smash. Well, guys, all right, time to turn off the direct. So much dragon. By the way, 3 cats. What the heck is that? What is that? Must be a new Dragon Quest. I'm sorry. By the way, it's good to see you, 3 cats. Even though my team is gonna pick your team up. No, I don't want the volume of my mic to be the same volume as the thing. That's not right. It needs to be just under it. I don't want to be talking over it. All right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo. In this Nintendo Direct for E3 2019, we'll showcase a variety of games, many of them coming soon. But before we dig into the next game, there is someone I'd like to
Super
introduce
Happy
first. What? What are you doing here?
Mario Party. I'm just kidding.
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
He just cock-blocked him. Dude, that's awesome.
Not this way.
No, this way.
Bye-bye.
That was pretty
Maybe
awesome.
next time.
Are you related?
No, but we get that a lot.
Well, let's get back to it.
He looks
Please,
really
take it away.
intimidating.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, that was kind of
This
cute.
is our chance to show the world we have games for every type of player on Nintendo Switch. Whether you love action, RPGs, or you're just looking for something new, we've got you covered.
Yeah, well played, Nintendo.
Okay, so let's get a look at one of those games by taking a tour of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Hell yeah!
Hello,
I'm so excited for this.
Mario.
I love Luigi's Mansion. And I speed ran it.
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel.
A
with
hotel
Mario,
this time?
Peach, and
Sick.
the others. Oh, lucky him.
Releases in September. Calling it now.
Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more than meets the eye.
I
For
love
not
this.
long after Luigi arrives, things take a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You want to leave. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up. Luigi's new Poltergust G00 has the powerful suction capabilities required,
Suck.
and other new features as well. First, the slam. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground
Suck
to
him up.
inflict some damage. It helps to get other ghosts in on the action.
That's cool.
Next, the suction shot.
So much suck.
Find the plunger to attach it to something, then pull the string and you can destroy
like that.
furniture and
That's
more.
cool.
It's effective against certain ghost types too.
Dude, this looks so good.
Sometimes ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do. The powerful
fired
air
it.
pressure released will blow away ghosts, and it's perfect for when you need a little air. We simply can't overlook the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely Gooigi. Change between
Gooigi?
Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do everything from slipping through metal fences to walking
That's
on
sick.
spikes. Indeed, there are obstacles too great for Luigi to handle on his own. And if you pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, he makes for a great co-op partner.
Oh, I'm
But
so excited
proceed
for
with
this.
caution. Gooigi and water definitely don't mix. Now, please direct your attention to
Yes.
the Scare Scraper. Spooky? Sure. Yet it also
Lily,
houses
we
up
get to
to 8
play
players
together.
for local or online co-op gameplay. Defeat all
Lily, we
ghosts
get to
before
play
time
together.
runs out. Seek and find our dear misplaced toads, and face any challenges the tower throws at you together.
Dude, yes. Yes, yes, 100 times. This is so good.
What a place to wake up in. A haunted hotel.
Actual
with floor
online
after floor
co-op.
of oddities. Many traps and mischievous ghosts.
I am
lurk
playing the
within.
hell out of this when
What
when
will
it comes
befall
out.
our missing Mario and friends?
Let's get a
And his
release
dear
date.
brother Luigi.
That's what I want. Release
Their
date.
fate rests in your hands. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Give me a release date. You say available in 2019, but but I need to know.
So that was Luigi's Mansion 3, the latest game in a series that I personally love. And we can look forward to seeing some of the new gameplay elements that await in this strange hotel as we dive deeper into this title on Nintendo Treehouse, live at E3 2019. We'll be streaming content, some you've never seen before, right from the show floor, including live gameplay of Super Mario Maker 2. And on day 3, our Treehouse staff will get their hands on some promising indie games that are new to Nintendo Switch. While you watch today's Nintendo Direct, keep an eye out for this icon to learn what other games will appear on Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 2019. You won't want to miss it. Or this. Have a look.
Oh, Netflix?
Ogre slept too long. Far too
Oh, I know this. Dark Crystal. This is the Dark Crystal remake.
What has become of... Thra, no! What have they done? Avarice unchecked for an age. Evil takes root.
Oh, it's a game?
Spreads.
Dark Crystal game?
But from this dark light, brighter
Oh, it's
than
like
the
Fire
three
Emblem.
suns, they spark to life. Heroes of Thra.
Yeah, no thank you.
Strong and brave. Strength and bravery alone will not save Thra. No! Unlock your true potential.
It was a movie from the
Unite
80s.
as
It was a weird movie.
Only together
Made by
can
Jim
we
Henson.
defeat what is to come. Heroes of Thra. They're going to need all the help they can get.
Yeah, tactics game. Yeah. Jim Henson made it. Well, not that game, but Dark Crystal. It looks so good! Randomizer. Link's Awakening randomizer. I can see it now. So good. Weird is putting it lightly. Yeah, it was 80s weird. Release date! Release date! Let's go! Let's go. Oh, more gameplay. Dampe! Wait, what? You can switch around your dungeons? Dude. You can switch around the rooms of the dungeon to create your own dungeon. That is sick. It's kind of like a Zelda Maker, yeah. That's awesome. Wow. September 20th, finally we get a release date. Ah! Squeenix? New game? See, I told you if there's anything Nintendo Square Enix, like Nintendo's probably gonna announce it. Unless they already announced it. What is it? I don't know what it is. Doesn't look like Dragon Quest. I don't know what it is.
RPG Trials of Mana is getting a global release on
Trials
Nintendo
of
Switch.
Mana.
set destiny in motion with the power of mana.
And them toddies on her.
Trials of mana.
Giant enemy crabs. I doubt you can share the dungeons, Lily. Wee PG. Oh, Trials of Mana. I mean, wait. Is this Darksiders?
I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her?
Witcher.
I was hoping you'd come.
Well, Link's Awakening, yes. Yes, 3 cats. Okay, Witcher 3. Coming in Nintendo Switch. Alright, alright.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion?
By the
You
way,
will come, won't you?
I got a sick shirt from Co Carnage.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates.
Gotta show you.
As
There's
big
that
class
song in
reunions
my
go,
head.
this one's
is
gotta
sick.
be the
We
worst
need
in
a shirt.
history.
We
What should we
need
do,
a
teacher?
shirt.
Kill every last one of them!
Yeah. Co shirt is good. Where did I get that? It was a limited edition.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate
He's got
those
another
who
shirt
cling to
right
unreasonable
now.
ideas
If
of
you go into
justice.
his chat and type exclamation
Someone
point shirt.
must put a stop
Yeah, no,
to the
this is
cycle of
sweet.
the
I think it was
strong
like
trapped.
Persona 5. Hold on. I think it's Persona 5. You never saw it coming.
Consumes even the darkness itself.
Yeah, it was like only available
Yet we
for
have
2
the
weeks.
strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands.
No,
friendship,
actually, he's
so
got
we can
emotes.
open our true hearts to one another. That's how we win.
My teacher.
He's got similar emotes to mine, but although I should say I have similar emotes to his. I tried Fire Emblem. Sorry, I need to like stop talking.
It would be for this moment to last forever.
Might be people who want to play 3 houses. I'm not too into the Fire Emblem series.
Nintendo Switch is the only gaming console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go. In fact, with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
Resident Evil? Wait a second. Hold on. Chat. This is perfect, right? Resident Evil 7 coming to Switch. I know, I was just joking. It looks like the house in Resident Evil 7.
No lights. Hey, we're there.
Don't chat so loud, guys.
Okay, let's do this.
Resident Evil.
Can you open it?
Try. See what's through there.
Damn.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it. Whoa.
Resident Evil 5? Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil.
I heard Resident Evil 1 runs like garbage on the Switch. Like the frame rate or something is so bad.
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but
This guy's funny.
I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
What are we getting?
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today.
Star Wars?
Hey, she!
No. Empire Strikes Back. Did he not say Empire Strikes Back? I was like, this doesn't look like Star Wars. Okay, I wasn't crazy. I was like, but it doesn't look like Star Wars.
Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something. But don't you worry.
Disney will be suing now.
What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around. Here to save the
Kate
world.
Menzel, how's
I'm
it
also
going?
just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
No More Heroes 3? I've never even heard of No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
I want that cherry though. E3 coincidence? Can't wait for E4.
This is Kaiser. He led an elite team of Contras during the war.
Contra?
HB
No
is actually
way,
a
this
cyborg.
is totally
I love him so
3Kat's
much.
game.
This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket. They survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet.
You soiled my armor.
Wonder what 3Cats is gonna think about this. 3D Contra. This game looks really awful, yes. It looks like a budget-made game. Yeah, there you go, 3Cats. Oh, 3Cats gonna have something to talk about this weekend. Contra Rogue Corps. There you go, 3Cats. It really does. It really does. More Contra! Coming to Switch! Coming to Switch! 10 Contra games. There you go. Available later today. There you go. 3Cats. Alright, give us some meat. See a lot of anime games, okay, please? It is a Contra. That's what I'm talking about, 3Cats.
Don't give up.
Begin the mission.
It's your call, rookie. The battle's already started?
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you.
A new awakening draws nigh.
I don't know. We're kind of running out of time. It's been about 23 minutes. How long is the conference? Yeah, there's a lot of anime games that Nintendo like announces. I'm not against anime, but man, I am looking for cold hard meat, you know? Oh, it's about 40 minutes? Sweet. Okay, good. So I still have more. We still have time. Cause like Luigi's Mansion 3 was awesome. But yeah, I don't play a lot of anime games, so. What this? Yeah, their main audience is Japan, so They definitely have a market for it for sure. It's Star Fox, but a dragon. Oh my gosh, Sequoia. Oh, Panzer Dragoon. Should I start saying that? Dragoon? It's a beloved Sega franchise.
Konnichiwa.
Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The developers from Game Freak showcased the new Galar region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned.
November 15th?
By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you.
That was kind of
You may not be able to use the device as a game controller, but if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon of yours, then something good might happen. In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3, fans can play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time
so far, the real
anywhere in
hype
the world.
stuff so far, like that I've enjoyed.
In this gameplay demo,
Link's
you can
Awakening
challenge one of the
and
gyms in the
Luigi's
Galar
Mansion
region.
3. I think those were the only two
water
really
gym,
good ones, right?
where the water-type gym leader Nessa
You
will
didn't
be
watch
there
that
waiting
direct?
for you.
It was an entire direct.
If you're attending this year's
kind of
show,
funny that they're
I
talking
encourage
about
you
it
to
again.
experience a battle between Dynamax Pokemon.
I mean, that's kind of cool, like the Giga Pokemon.
Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct,
I never played Witcher.
stay tuned for
I'd be
live
open to play
gameplay
it.
of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Treehouse Live. And now I'd like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
Shift gears, please.
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack. Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world. Through blood, sweat, and years of research, we finally made it.
Game
The
about Helen,
ultimate
not on
counter-chimeric
Switch.
weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies. I'm referring, of course, to the Legions.
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts of one body.
No use! The override release isn't going through!
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
No way! There's no way! What good could this possibly
crazy?
be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have.
From the
It's all up to
Chimera's
you, my
dimension
friend.
as possible.
A blessing from the Legion.
Love you too,
Or
Chad.
maybe I should say,
Thank you for
curse.
being here.
We can't turn back now.
Hey, Ray.
I've gotta know the whole truth. He's still alive out there. I know he is.
Okay, Astral Chain. Anime Crossing. Persona? Or is that the people who made it? Wait a second. Was this my friend Pedro? No, this isn't, is it? Old-timey. It's not that old-timey game, is it? What's that game?
The Empire.
Noir? Oh no, this is the police, but this is the mafia. Oh, I think it's made by the same people that made This Is the Police, maybe. Looks like it. LA
Death
Noir.
by our hands is not an honor they have earned. They deserve something.
Did they just announce Avengers? Or is this a different game? Were there 2 Avengers?
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win.
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
This is different. So 2 Avengers games.
Jump in anytime now, darlings.
Ghost Rider?
They will pay for what they've done.
What the?
In blood.
All hope is fleeting in the face of Thanos.
It looks like it runs like crap. You guys see how it runs? So wait, it's Marvel and DC Comics? Or what? Ultimate Alliance, the Black Order. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looked like it did not run very well. Ah! Here we go! Something good, finally! If it releases today, we are playing today. Yes! Please, I'll take 3 of them. Please tell me when it's releasing. Today. Please let it be today. I will play the crap out of it right now. June 13th? 2 days? When is that? We're playing Thursday. I'm sorry. We're playing Thursday. We are playing Thursday. Let me see if it's in order. Another sports game. Okay, they don't have anything yet. Soon, my friends. Yeah, it's the Olympics game. I had fun at the first Olympics game.
So, what do you think so far? Now for some follow-up information on a game that fans have been waiting for.
Metroid!
Please take a look.
Metroid! Pikmin! Please, Pikmin. Please!
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Oh, okay. Yay! Hey, it looks adorable. you go. There's release date. Okay, Stormforce.
Originally, we announced this title as a 2019 release. However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of 2020. To ensure that the game is the best it can be, we must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought. We hope you look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing. On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr. Nogami, and the director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game, so please stick around until it starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners. So, we've prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond.
Yes, highlight reel?
Let's have a look.
Please. Please. Oh, hell yeah! Woo! I love this game! Okay, hold on. Please, Pikmin, confirm my Pikmin, please! Woo! Okay, Minecraft, we already saw that. Please? Or Star Fox. I already knew about that. That's hype that it's coming, Spyro. I'm gonna buy it I want to support a game like that. Alright, come on. Doom Eternal? Okay. I'm already getting that. The Sinking City. Don't know what that is. I'm so glad they're showing a highlight reel to end. Wolfenstein? Okay. Come on. Please, just Dead by Daylight. I think we do that. Alien Isolation. Really? I already have that game, so. Okay. Dragon Quest Builders. That might not be that bad, though. Because you can build. I might actually get that for building. Who knows? Oh, please, just please. Just Dance? Maybe we'll get some Just Dance and we'll dance on stream. Come on. I swear. Don't be done with it. Yeah. Super Lucky's Tale? I might play that. That looked like a lot of fun. Dauntless. Okay, come on. Please. Super Mario Maker 2. Okay. We got it. No, I'll definitely be playing that. Wait, what is this? Hold on. No, they did not. Banjo-Kazooie and Smash! They did it! They freaking did it! Banjo! I'm not gonna play it, but they did it! That was the Jigsaw. Ah! They did it! No freaking way. They're gonna bring it. They can't do this to people. There it is. Wow. Unbelievable. They actually did it. Wow. I'm so happy. I'm not happy for myself, but I am so happy for like those who have been asking for Banjo. I am so happy. Like, I'm excited for them. That's awesome. That was the funniest debate. I'm really glad Nintendo did that. I can't believe they actually did it. That's sick. That is so sick. Fall 2019. Gotta wait a few months more, but at least it's confirmed.
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt Silhouette, was it? Please stay tuned for more information about DLC in the future. As for Nintendo Switch, we have more games in development beyond what we've shown you today. I'm looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing to show you.
Please. Please.
Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
What is it? Zelda! This looks like Zelda. Okay, it's Zelda. But what is it? Is it just DLC? What is it? What is it? It's really crazy. Ew. Ah! Please let it be an own game. Please let it be a game of its own. Not just DLC. It looks weird and I love it! A sequel! Please, Dungeons! A sequel! That is sick, please! Please let there be dungeons! There better be dungeons.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to E3 2019.
All right,
I'm Doug
well, at least
Bowser
they
from
ended
Nintendo
with a
of
little
America,
bit of Zelda.
and he is
They
Bill
better,
Trinan
like,
from Nintendo
have...
Treehouse. We're here for the Nintendo booth.
All right,
We're going to spend a couple minutes talking about what...
All right. We'll pause that. All right. So, SpaceKats. All right. I'm a little worked up from that. You don't cut off Bowser? Yeah, but they're just talking about the treehouse stuff. We don't need to see that. Yeah, what do you guys think? I don't think it was necessarily a week direct, because they do have to... It was only week, depending on the games you're interested in. Cosmic! Babs Noog. Cosmic, thank you for 100 bits. So here's my excitement from the entire trailer, right? I tried not to talk as much as possible, so I apologize about that. Did Aura chat leak? Hey, Pikura. But the things that I'm mostly looking forward to is the Link's Awakening, of course. We're definitely playing the crap out of that, so you don't want to miss my playthrough of it. The other thing that, you know, Super Mario Maker 2, we're obviously getting that. The fact they finally confirmed a new Zelda sequel, and I really hope that they took the criticism, because I know there was criticism for it, And I hope that they actually have dungeons where you can have items with dungeons, non-breakable items. There's so much problems that I have with the Breath of the Wild that took away from what a Zelda game is. I know people loved the exploration of it, which the exploration was great, but it felt kind of bland. Like, it didn't give me too much to do throughout the land. You couldn't swim, there wasn't a whole lot you could do. It was vast, and I feel like that clouded a lot of judgments for a lot of people. It was beautiful. I love the game, but what holds dear to me for a Zelda game is dungeons, items that you can use within the dungeons, and the Master Sword being amazing. So there's just, they missed a lot of those solid elements with Zelda, I feel like, for Breath of the Wild. Doesn't make it a bad game. Breath of the Wild was a great game. It just wasn't a great Zelda game. So that's why on my list, I put it at the very bottom of my list. Out of all the games that I played.
Music is a tad loud. We want to hear you scat love Bob's Mew.
Well, thank you. I'm so sorry about that. Dang it. That's what you've been saying. All right. I'm sorry if that was too loud. I wish. Yeah. I didn't like the direction it went, I Am Guitar. The whole thing about Zelda games and the whole thing that everybody fell in love with is the fact that you knew going into every Zelda game, there was gonna be special items with puzzles to use within each dungeon, and there was gonna be dungeons with bosses. And that's something that, personally for me, I really enjoyed about the Zelda series. When I went into Zelda Breath of the Wild, you literally could go anywhere, do anything, and you could literally go to the tower and beat Ganon if you wanted. I liked the progressiveness of every dungeon, and I liked how hard it got, and I liked the strategy with everything. The shrines felt kind of meh. I love the puzzles, but the fact that there was, how many, 120 shrines? Like, for me, just the sheer fact of, I just felt like I was, it didn't, how do I put it? I don't want to get anybody upset. I'm upset that the Breath of the Wild turned out the way that it did. I love the Blight fights, but the dungeons just felt kind of empty. They had puzzles to them, but it just didn't feel like a Zelda game. Yeah, no, I played Zelda 1, Zelda Link to the Past. I played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. And each one of them, I got excited because I went into the game like, what dungeons am I gonna go in? What bosses are gonna be at the end of these dungeons? And what item am I gonna get and have to solve with that item throughout the dungeon? That, to me, is what exactly, you agree with me 10%. Like, for me, I just feel like when I went into Breath of the Wild, I literally was looking for, okay, so what dungeon do I go into? And I was like prepared to go to one dungeon to get one item. Then you have to go to the next dungeon and you have to use both those items potentially. And people were like, well, you don't get special items. I'm like, well, what? So I'm like, okay, then what dungeon do I go to first? Well, you can go beat Ganon if you want. I'm like, what? Like, well, you can explore. I'm like, but Zelda's not about exploring, to me. Zelda's about going to dungeons, kicking some ass, okay? Kicking some ass, and feeling good about your accomplishment. I don't want to explore and explore only. And then the thing that kind of made me more mad is I had to grind in order to, like, be, like, enough to where I wasn't gonna constantly die. So here was my thing, right? Here was my thing. I went to the first dungeon. It was, I forget what it was called. It was the elephant dungeon. So I went to that one first, and I seriously, I collected a few things, got some weapons. I didn't spend but a half a day, and I went to the elephant dungeon. I got to the boss, and he was insanely hard, and I'm like, why is he so hard? So people were like, well, you gotta go exploring, and you gotta collect items to get like the ancient stuff, and you know, you gotta get better weapons. I'm like, the fuck? So either way, yeah, and that's the thing. So it probably wouldn't have been so bad if the item I would get wouldn't break within one enemy. I know that's a very I know that's a high exaggeration, but for like me, to go spend, like as a streamer, I'm about going to A and B, getting done with the game, doing the main meat stuff, just because I feel like if I explore and stuff, it's gonna be boring. But for like me, it really pained me to spend 2 days saving up stuff, going to buy an ancient weapon, going to the blight, and then having it break. To me, that made me mad, because I was like, why am I just gonna sit here and grind out the game? Yeah, why am I gonna grind out the game and not have the weapon I grinded out for? Then I gotta go grind again. I gotta go find a whole bunch of stuff, and like, it just, yeah. There were just small problems. So my suggestions is, if they wanted to keep the formula the same, do exploring, that's fine. But at least give me, don't let my weapons break. Give me fewer weapons, give me more rare items to go find and hunt. Don't just give me a weapon, let it break, find another one. Like, allow me to find like more rare weapons that I can upgrade. Let me grind. I'm totally fine with grinding to upgrade my stuff, but when I couldn't upgrade weapons, it just felt meaningless to me. Yeah, some real dungeons, but that's fine if they wanted to keep the dungeons the same. But for me, like, if I could upgrade a weapon that wasn't gonna break, like, let me go find some diamond in the rocks, up in the, you know, up on Death Mountain. Like, let me go find some rare, like, mineral or, like, the material or whatever. Let me go find that, and then bring it across the world, and then let me harden my sword. I know, yeah, but everything breaks. Even the Master Sword, like, wears out on power, and then it has to recharge in, like, 3 hours. So it's like, it's fine if they wanted to keep everything the same. Like I said, I still have fun with it, but if they made just minor changes to the game, like I just mentioned, I think it would be an amazing game. Like, maybe if they did, like, the dungeons, the ancient beasts or whatever, if they took some of the shrines and they mixed that within the dungeon, you know, that would have been great. That would have been great. So I don't know. I'm still partial. I still have fun with it. I don't want to, like, I hope there's more people that see the side of it, and I didn't like the direction that they went with it. And I hope nobody's mad at me for that. It really disappointed me, especially with playing how many Zeldas, like 5, 6 Zeldas before I played Breath of the Wild, and then finally I played Breath of the Wild, and it was just underwhelming for me.